Okay, so let's talk about menus. Menus are available through appearance menus. But first of all, let's go to the site. Now, as you work with menus, you'll be able to recognize what they look like. I'm using the default 2015 WordPress theme. And I've not added any menus yet. There's plenty of options, for example, recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, meta, and anything down the bottom? No, just a WordPress link. But there's no actual menu, navigation menu. For example, often a navigation menu appears at the top with links to the main pages or main sections, for example, home, about, get in touch, services. Again, the top level options, and often that may be reiterated, perhaps with more options at the bottom. Okay, so let's go back to the admin panel. Appearance menus. And actually, the menu can also be customized through the appearance customized screen. I don't tend to use this screen because, as previously mentioned, there's a lot of overlap with options here. A lot of the options here, most if not all of the options here, are also available through the general menu, through the other menu options. For example, here, menus, menu locations. Okay, I haven't set up menus, so there's no locations. I mean, there's two possible locations, but there's no menus to choose from. And I could add a menu, but anyway, so I'm going to close that. So I generally do appearance menus. So this is the official, so to speak, menus screen. Okay, I haven't got any menus yet. I need to add a menu. So generally I have a menu at the top of the screen. So main, perhaps I might call it main menu. Or perhaps header, whatever you choose. I'm going to call it main. Okay, create menu. And there's no items in the menu yet. There is the option of auto adding pages, which you can automatically add new pages, new top level pages to the menu. I don't want that. I want to manually control the menu, but that is an option. Okay, theme location. Themes, different themes, like everything to do with themes, approach things differently. So this specific theme offers two menu locations, primary menu and social links menu. Whereas, another theme can have a header menu, a footer menu, perhaps even a menu on the sidebar. Okay, so this is the primary menu. So save that update. Okay, but we still haven't got any items in the menu. So here are the items we can choose from, or the sections we can choose from. We can add categories, post categories. Okay, so you can add post categories, so most used or view all. So if we wanted to, we could select every single option, including every single category, including subcategories, and add to the menu. So there we go, menu with every single category. And what it hasn't done automatically is indent the subcategories, so it actually makes a bit more work for me. So Apple's a top level category, Microsoft top level category, parent category 1, that's just an example. You can click, hold and drag it over to the right a bit to show that it's a sub-menu option. And like that as well. Okay, so let's just do this very quickly. Let's tidy this up. So we click there. We can change, actually I'll I'll go through all this in a moment, but let me get rid of these extra options. So open it up, remove. Open it up, remove. Open it up, remove, and there we go. So we've got 3 top level menu options, 2 options below this menu, and then a further sub option. And you can click, hold and drag to rearrange, as you can see. So it's all very easy to edit. So here, if I wanted to change the navigation label, the text that appears, so I could say all about Apple. Okay, and here. And you see here the options for rearranging them. What I just did by just moving the mouse, you can also do the same here. Up one, down one, under Apple, etc. Okay, so let's save and let's see how this looks. Okay, so I'm gonna open the website here. So there's where this particular theme adds the main navigation menu. So there's menu option 1, menu option 2, and these link through to these specific categories. So there's nothing in that category, as you can see, but that's the address, the site address it's taken me to. So Microsoft. Okay, there's how many posts have I added to the Microsoft category? Just 1. So category Microsoft, and that's the address on the site. Parent category. Okay, this parent category example has 2 submenu options, and there's a further sub option there. Okay, so let's go back here, back to the admin panel. Let's get rid of this quickly and start over. So remove. So there we go. So you can link to categories and you can combine any of these as well. You can have like some links to categories, some to posts, some to pages. But again, generally, I would say generally you're linking to pages. Okay, actually, let me go to the top. So pages. Those are the pages in our site. And we're going to use the example of a services site, a site offering services. So we want home, we want services, we want resources, we want blog. I thought we'd added an about and contact page, but I guess not. Actually, let me do that quickly now. Pages, add new. Actually, stay on the page and just double check. So save menu. Now pages, add new. Add a blank about page, and add a blank contact page, get in touch page. Okay, so appearance menus. Let's add some of these pages. So home, about, blog, contact. Okay, we've got 2 home pages for some reason, so I'll need to look into that, but I'm not going to do that now. It's not a priority in this example. Resources, services, add all those. So there's no sub menu options. These are all top level options. So let's rearrange the order. So home at the top. So the top one on the far left. Services, resources, about, blog, let's say blog there about contact. Okay, so am I going to change any of this? I'm going to leave the text as it is. If I wanted to change it, I could just change it there. I'm going to leave home services. I'm going to leave that as it is. So save. Okay, let's take a quick look. Refresh. There we go. No sub-level, no sub-menu options, but there's our new menu. So that's the main menu for the site. So click on home, takes us home. Click on services, takes us to services, which is a blank page. Resources goes to resources. Blog goes to blog. And we've got a few dummy posts here. About to about, and contact to contact. So very straightforward. But yeah, very important. So could add a second menu. Actually, just before we do that, so yeah, you can also, if you choose, you can add posts. I would say that posts aren't generally relevant to a menu. A menu is meant to be navigation. Whereas, I don't know, you may find a reason to link to posts from a menu, but that's not something I would say I generally do. But yeah, exactly the same procedure. So we could add a post to this menu. So that becomes the last option. But I'm not going to save that in this instance, so remove. Okay, in custom links, this is important actually. If you generally, I would say use this because when you're adding pages and posts in categories, every address, every link is a link within the site, of course. Custom links is a link either outside of the site or, yeah, outside of the site or to any address that you can't add through pages, posts, or categories. So let's say for whatever reason, well, let's say you've decided to set up your blog at blog.my website. Let's just say website.com. But quite a few sites do set up a blog there. Instead of www.website.com/blog, yeah, for whatever reason, quite a few sites set up a blog on its own subdomain, as it's called, there. So for this demonstration, I'm going to add a link, a custom link, blog.fordemos.com. That doesn't actually exist, but let's just put it in for demonstration purposes. Link text, our blog. So add to menu. Okay, there it is. So if we've got our blog there, then we wouldn't generally have a blog there as well, because that would be redundant. So let's remove that. Let's move that up there. Okay, so save. Back to the site and refresh. There we go. So this now goes to blog.fordemos.com, which doesn't exist. But that's where the link goes, as you can see. Okay, so let's add a new menu. So create a new menu. So this theme supports social links. So let's just say social, create menu. Okay. And let's, actually, are we automatically add pages? No. Primary menu? No. Social links menu? Yes. So we can just save that. And social links menu is not going to get links from pages or posts or categories, it's going to be all custom links. So for example, www.twitter.com/4demo. I don't know if this Twitter address exists. I haven't registered it because I'm not planning to use it. But anyway, that's where it would link to if we'd set it all up. So Twitter. Or maybe even follow us on Twitter. Add to menu. www.facebook.com/4demos. Let's say like us on Facebook. Okay, I think you can see where this is going. So save. Let's take a quick look at the site. Refresh. There we go. Oh, interestingly, okay, I did not know that. This particular theme ignores the text, so the text is irrelevant and just automatically adds the correct graphics for those social platforms. So instead of the text, I automatically get a little Twitter image and a Facebook image. Okay. Back in the admin panel, here in Manage Locations. Okay, as it says, your theme supports 2 menus. So again, themes support menus in different ways. Primary menu, main or social. Social links menu, main or social. And you can even, if you want, set up a new menu. We're already using 2 menus for both the available placement options, but we could set up a new menu if we wanted and maybe switch over to that at some point. But let's not do that now. And if you want to edit a menu, you can just choose a menu here and select. So you see, that's how menus work, and they're very important to navigation. And lastly, let's change the theme quickly. So appearance themes. Let's switch over to Enfold. Okay, let's not customize it really now. Let's just jump back to appearance and menus. And we should see quite a few different options. Okay, so we've still got the 2 menus saved. Let's look at locations. So yeah, you see, this theme supports more locations. So Enfold main menu. So let's choose main. Secondary menu will be displayed if you select a header layout that supports a sub menu. We don't want a sub menu in this example, but a footer menu. Yeah, let's say a footer menu. For this example, let's just choose the social menu we've already set up to appear in the footer. So save, go to the site. Okay, and the look, of course, dramatically changes. I haven't really customized this theme, but it does have a lot of, it is highly customizable. But there's the main menu, as you can see, at the top of the screen. And you can even change the location in this theme. You can have it on the right, you can have it on the left. So there's more flexibility. But I tend to have it top right, I would say. So there's the main menu. And scroll to the bottom. Okay, a whole bunch of links. The bottom menu has appeared right at the bottom. So ignoring all these other links here. There's the location of the bottom menu in this theme. So that's how menus are used in WordPress. I would say very important for navigation. Where they appear and how they appear is theme specific. And once, I would say, again, think carefully about setting it up. And once you have set it up, don't really change it, because your menu is closely tied to the structure of your site, and the structure of your site shouldn't really change often, if at all. So the point of the menu is to help visitors and the search engines easily navigate your site to the most relevant place. So really the menu would be decided upon, structured and set in place at the same time as you're deciding on the structure of the site. So as you can see, easy to implement, and an important, very important feature for your WordPress site.